Widać tu Matus, a tu Desmond na Nowym Jorku. Znaczy Manhattan, chciałem powiedzieć. Wyjątkowo jest dziś... Zaczynamy jako Desmond.
Almost there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Wyjątkowo spaliśmy jako
It'll be
Desmond.
fine, don't worry.
A spokojnie już ogarniam, jak to jest. Nie musicie się martwić, że sfejluję. Trzeba tylko dobrze kamerę ustawić i wtedy fejla nie powinno być. No i tutaj zrobiłem najgorszego faila, kurczę, bo nie wiedziałem jak tam skoczyć. A jak ja mam tam skoczyć? No tak, już wiem.
Almost there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Well, you might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
Nie można wejść na sam szczyt tej wieży. Schody do nieba.
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late and you'll miss the building.
Kluczowe otwarcie spadochronu. Pole ja tu wracam, żeby tam skoczyć. To nie by było helikopterem.
Now! Open your chute, now!
Dobra. Otworzyłem. Teraz pewnie muszę dolecieć tym tam. Akurat z tym nie powinien być problemów.
That wasn't so bad.
So, you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected. But I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look. I'm not supposed to kill you. But the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up.
No policzyłem już i co?
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it Turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. Doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
Nie mam szukać gniazda energii. To mnie rozbawiłeś. Ja wiem, gdzie mam szukać, tak? Jak tu jest tyle tych zakamarków, że bym się pogubił w tym. Co tam jest? Tam jest Sean. Więc może pójdę tutaj.
When we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not.
Dobra, słuchajcie, nie będę jednak się grzebał w tej jaskinie, tylko po prostu bez nagrywania później też te elementy złożę, bo po prostu nie chcę was męczyć moimi failami, no. Wrócimy jednak do Connora, no, trudno się mówi.
Good luck, Desmond.
These are troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun? All these things I must determine. For only by knowing my enemy can I hope to stop them.
Connor! Spare a moment.
Of course.
Have a look.
What is it?
The Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Xiao Yun to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
Ganondogo,
Yes, my friend.
what brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He's called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
Niestety musiałem wbić gdzie indziej. I czemu zdjął kaptur skubany? Dobra, ja się żegnam z wami. Cześć.